Oh my goodness.
Hello. I think we're live. Tabby thinks we're live too.
Oh.
Let us know in the chat if you can see and hear us. And make sure everything's working. Awesome. Yep, looks like we're good to go. Hi, everybody.
Howdy, howdy.
So, wanted to, give everybody a chance to really meet you, Jamie. Brand new channel, just started uploading a little bit ago and figured people would have some questions. So yes. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, Jamie?
Oh my gosh. I haven't even started my glass of wine yet, so I'm a little bit nervous. Oh goodness. Let's see. Where should I start, Britt? I feel like I'm an open book, so I'm one of those people that you can ask me anything.
Tell us where you're from.
Okay, so I am from South Carolina, small town called Florence, South Carolina. From there, I went to Clemson University in the upstate South Carolina. We're known for our football team, or we used to be known for our football team, and then moved to Myrtle Beach. And now I currently live in near Raleigh, North Carolina, and get to travel a lot with Britt. So this Carolina girl's still in the Carolinas, and I really enjoy it, except the humidity. Don't enjoy the humidity.
I know. So Jamie and I actually met when I went to go work actually with Mr. Beast and Jamie's husband over in North Carolina. So we were both working together, and Dan was like, Jamie is obsessed with slots. She loves slots and loves to play and go to Vegas. Like, you guys should do this together. And, things with my contract ended over there, and the rest is history. So John is asking what we do besides go to the casino. Do you want to tell us about what you do, Jamie?
Yeah. So outside of the casino, my favorite hobbies are eating Chick-fil-A, eat a lot of Chick-fil-A, but I actually have a full-time job. Not quite there yet with the slot channel, but that's the goals. I actually work for a software company, a financial tech software company. My day job is I'm essentially a private investigator, so to speak. So I get to find financial discrepancies, and a lot of people wouldn't think I do that, but I do. And so, it's fun. And I work from home, and so 9 out of 10 times every single day, I'm going to be in my pajamas all day. I am in a jumpsuit. I did put on the matching pants for it, and my hair's a mess. It's been in a ponytail all day, but yeah. So full-time job. Enjoy. I play tennis. I used to coach a high school tennis team. Last year, I had the opportunity to do that, and yeah, that's.
Another thing Jamie and I have in common, I'm sure lots of people wondering what I'm doing now too. So I am also working for a finance tech company, working from home now. So I'm working for Sightline. So I actually work with all the casino apps. So if your casino has an app, especially if it does like the cashless stuff where you can use your phone to play on the slots, that's Sightline most of the time. And that's who I work for now. So if you hate your casino app, let me know and I'll let them know, and we'll try and fix it.
And I work for a different company. I don't work for Sightline, so.
But that's been super nice. We both work remotely and have flexible jobs, so we can now travel and hang out and get to enjoy doing the slots together. Doris says, Jamie, you're so refreshing with the slot channels. Doris has been such an amazing cheerleader for us on every single video, and we really appreciate all of you that are watching all the time and just like cheering us on. Like, it's not easy to do and put yourself out there. I've done it, but Jamie's new to it.
Yeah.
So it takes a lot of courage, and I'm so proud of her for doing it. So we're having a lot of fun with it.
I wish everyone could see the pep talks Britt gives me before we start filming. Britt, I'm very chaotic and I'm kind of all over the place. And so Britt keeps me in check and, just reminds me to have fun. We're here to have fun. So super grateful for her.
I love too that like you can already see the difference in some of the earliest videos we filmed where you're like, is this okay, Britt? Am I doing this right? So like now you're really getting into it and having so much fun. Speaking of being new, Karen said, girl, thought you had no experience with the slots or very little based on your refreshing reactions to the slot machines. So tell me about what did you used to play before we started doing this? How much experience did you have?
Oh my gosh. So very, very little slot experience. So we don't have any casinos in South Carolina. So primarily we just play on pop slots, download the little app, but been to Vegas a few times. I love the craps table. I cannot film the craps table, but that's what I'm good at. So I'm really good at the craps table. So that's my fun playing. But yeah, very little experience with the slot machine. I found them intimidating, honestly, until Britt, that's one thing I'm super grateful for, is her knowledge with it, because she knows so much about them. And so not a lot of experience, but it's funny now because I'm getting to a point to where, I was at Hard Rock Casino in Hollywood, Florida a few weeks ago, and I was just walking around telling my husband, oh, there's this one, this one, I felt like a total queen, looking at my denominations, oh my goodness. So I'm getting there.
Yes, and that is such a nice casino. We actually do have a question. Do you have any bucket list casinos you hope to film in? Do you have any that you would dream to?
Oh my goodness. I don't say so much a specific casino, but I really I would love to go to a casino in every state, where it's legal, of course. That's something for me, because I know Britt, when we first started, she was sharing to me that there are certain states that have, what was it, Britt? Oklahoma has a really big slot machine audience. I had just had no idea. And so my goal is to just go to all those states. And then Britt, you're telling me about, oh my God, that was Stephanie.
Wow.
I know the person that asked that question.
Oh, nice.
Britt, you were telling me about a casino actually in New Orleans.
Yes. It's called the Belle of Baton Rouge, and I just think it would be perfect for
named after us. I'm just kidding. No.
So they're opening a new hotel this summer sometime, so maybe we'll get to go check that out. That'd be so much fun. And Diane, who's also an awesome subscriber who comments all the time, is asking about plans to come to Washington State casinos. Well, so this upcoming trip, Jamie and I are going to meet up in Vegas, because she's obviously East Coast, I'm West Coast, and then be there for a couple days. We're going to be part of the Slots Fiesta. They're doing, I think it's 8 or 9 different channels that we're all going to go live back to back throughout the day from Resorts World. But then once we're done with that, we're both going to fly up here to Washington, work from my house during the day, and then hopefully check out some of the casinos up here at night, maybe Emerald Queen or BJ's or Muckleshoot or all those sorts of things. So,
and I have not bought a return ticket yet, so I might just. I haven't bought.
I got a guest room. I bought a new house here. It's getting all decorated. You can see this is my office with the cute wall behind me. Just got it painted. So I'm super excited to show Jamie too. And let's see. What other questions we got? Yeah, that slot guy says, make sure you're subscribed so you can go live in Vegas. So we need 1,000 subscribers to be able to go live in the casino on the phone instead of just hear from the house. So really appreciate it if you could help us get there. And let's see, Chris and Lou mentioned Hard Rock Hollywood is their local. Yeah. So Chris and Lou are helping organize Slots Fiesta. And Jamie's trip down there was kind of spontaneous, going down with Dan for work stuff and got to hang out. So definitely appreciate that. Let's see, we got people all over the place. Hello. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Troy. All these friends. Thanks for enjoying the wall. Oh, Peggy says Emerald Queen is still no filming. That's a bummer. Okay. Well, I know of nothing else. The Slot Cats have filmed at BJ's down here, and they definitely are super great friends and would love to go film there too. So that's definitely an option. Oh yeah, Karen just said BJ's is awesome from what I've seen. Yeah, we're going to hang out with the Slot Cats. I'm going to introduce them to Jamie when we're there the next time. So that should be super fun. And then, so while we're getting some more people here, oh, hi, Sugar Daddy Slots. Thanks for joining. Go ahead. I thought about throwing up some fun, crazy videos to show Jamie some of the things that are possible in the slots world and see what we might have to look forward to. So let's take a look.
No, you see 3 of them.
Oh, man. I hurt Belle's hand.
Don't hit the...
I'm not.
No! Oh, you got
Jamie, that is so you. Like,
I know.
the little head bob and the dance, and I'm like, no, don't push that button. Like, I saw this video on TikTok and I thought, oh my gosh, that is so great. That is just like Jamie.
Oh my gosh, I get super. I guess it's just like just being grateful. Like even like the fact that the slot machine is giving me money. It's just like, you know, and some of the bonuses are so much fun. But I think my favorite moment, besides the Little Shop of Horror purse fiasco that we had happen, was when we hit that bonus. When I'm scared of the high limit room. I'm working on it. We're working on it. But Britt, she brought me in there, and you remember we won, like that really big. Well, not really big, but big to me.
$280, I think, on a $1 bet or something like that.
Yeah, it was pretty big, and I think I thought. In my eyes, I was ready to quit my job. I was like, oh my God, Britt, it's so funny. I wish I could hear her, like when we're not filming, because she's like, Jimmy, you still have to work, because I get so excited over it. So we celebrate the small wins here.
Yes, exactly. So Karen was mentioning being at Resorts World for Slot Cats Feline Fest. So our original plan was to come. I didn't know that was their dates, and we were coming for the Slots Fiesta and headed back on Tuesday. So we're definitely going to see the Slot Cats while we're there, but I don't think we're going to be able to stay in Vegas that long, just because like we are low rollers and we don't have tons of comps yet to be able to stay in Vegas for weeks at a time. But, we're working our way there for sure. Doug says, has it been rough without me in your life, Britt? Oh, Jamie, you got to get ready for Doug. Doug.
I don't want to share. I love Britt. No, I'm not giving her up.
Doug has been the biggest pain in my ass for a couple of years now, but also love him so much.
I'm her new pain in the ass. It's me. Yes. Did you upload the video? Jamie, did you? Y'all should. Oh my gosh, Britt keeps me in check.
Oh my goodness. So yes, Troy and Mary were asking about our schedule. So because we're new, we have full-time jobs, and Jamie does not live close to any casinos. It's a little tough to be on a regular schedule at the moment. So we're headed to Vegas. We'll be there March 25th through 28th at Resorts World and then at Palms. And hopefully, as both of our jobs get more flexible, as our channel builds a little bit, we'll be able to travel more regularly and get to hang out at some more places. So that's awesome. Karen says, don't fear the high limit room because you can bet $1 on one line, still get great hits. That's exactly what we did.
I didn't know that. I always thought that that was something that shocked me. I always thought the high limit room, $25 a spin, $200, and it's like I could do $1.
Yes. So the whole reason we went in there is because she saw the Marilyn Monroe slot machine through the window. Love Marilyn. And she was like, don't they have that somewhere else so I don't have to play high limit? And I was like, let's check it out. I think you can play just $1. We did okay on Marilyn, but then we did really good on double top dollar. So it was super fun. Like, we will probably never have that much luck again because
I'm claiming it.
Yes, it was so much fun. The greatest run for sure. Stephanie said, we need some scared money, don't make no money merch. Yes, girl. Loving your little phrases there. Got your Southern lingo going on. I'm like, what did you just say?
I know. Well, sometimes I say things and I'm like, does that make sense? Because even my husband, he's not like a Southern boy or anything. Like sometimes he's like, what did you just say?
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, we have so many people in here that I missed, and I'm so happy to see again. We've got Sandra's over in Singapore. We've got Karen in here. And I see the slot gypsies are in the house. Oh my goodness, so many amazing people that I'm really happy to have y'all back in my life and be here and take you on this journey with Jamie because she's so fun. And yeah, beginner's luck. That's a great part is that, she's so before we started really playing together, you liked slots, but you basically played like the same slots all the time.
I would pick, or talking about me, like I would pick, I had like 2 slot machines that I was like, these are the ones, like it's those. Because the other ones were just intimidating. I didn't understand like the payouts on them. And I mean, if y'all watch me, I'm like looking at Britt, like, please tell me.
So quick though, and I love it. Yes. And don't be toxic. That I definitely think I see a melting toxic slot machine in the future. I think that could be super, super fun. For sure. But yeah,
no bad relationships here. We're healthy relationships.
Yes. Steve wants to know, do you have a favorite game so far, Jamie?
Oh my gosh. So I guess like, that's a hard one. I got asked this question by someone the other day. I like Happy Eights because that's the one that I like won my first. I won $32 on it once and changed my life. But as far as like my like favorite, I love like the nautical games. You can ask Britt anything with like a mermaid or a fish. I don't know why. I tend to like dragons. I don't know. I feel like dancing drums always does me dirty. That one never.
Me too. That game has never been real good to me, but we've got a video coming out on this new one. I think it's called like Ocean Treasure. I think this was the first time I played it as well. And it was actually really good to us with the mermaids and stuff over there at Agua. That was super, super fun. So definitely love that one. But let's pull up another fun little video here. See what we can see.
Oh my God, my hands are shaking so bad.
Can you show the ticket to camera real quick? What? Show the ticket to the camera.
Yeah, so I can.
That's for you.
That's your W2, okay?
Thank you so much.
Show us that money. Yeah.
Yes, please.
Can you imagine $90,000 on a game?
I think what baffles me the most is I've already seen like 2 or 3 people win that around that amount of money and how they just like keep it together. And I feel like if I ever won that amount, I think I'd look at Britt and you'd have to verify that this is real. And then I'd probably pass out. Like you'd have to call a medic.
That's the thing. And I think so many people like are one end of the extreme or the other. Either they are so loud, freaking out crazy, or they're like stunned in shock and don't believe that it's real. Like, but here's another guy. Let me show you this guy. He's betting $4. Check out what he won.
What did you just do?
I got $1.25 million.
Look at this. How fucking cool is that?
I gotta go on it.
Where the hell, believe it?
Are you serious?
Where the hell's frickin' Michael?
Like, can you imagine just being like that calm when you just won $1.25 million on a $4 bet? Like, that's the crazy part. It's $4.
I would have thought it was a glitch, probably. I'd been like, I'm not getting my hopes up too soon. Like, I would,
I mean, that's a smart thing to do. It's a little bit. I totally get that because
I'm never here just wanting to win like the minor. Like I hit the mini all the time. Like give me the minor.
Yes, I know. Anything is so much fun. Karen mentioned the old WMS ones. Yes, so we played that fairy one. I'm blanking on the name right now, but remember when we were playing the fairies over at the Palms, and we were betting like 40 cents or something, and it just kept going and going and going, winning more and more. We won like on a 40-cent bet, I think we won like $60 or something. It was crazy.
Oh my gosh, which one was that?
It's literally little fairies with a tree, and the tree's got a face on it. Somebody
I can see it.
Oh, Crystal Forest. That's what it's called.
Okay, yeah.
It was so good to us. But yeah, love those old games for sure. Doris said, need to make sure to keep some smelling salts for Jamie. I think that's true, girl.
I mean, y'all, I'm not kidding. Like, I just, I'm a cheap date, first of all. Let me say that. Like, I just couldn't imagine that amount of money. Like, you know, it's so funny. I wish people could see. So sometimes Britt and I we'll play like for 30 minutes like before like we start filming just to get, you know, warmed up. And it's so funny because I'm betting like 8 cents and Britt's over there like $4, and I'm like,
don't.
You're the lucky one, y'all. I swear Britt is so funny and she's so like sweet about it. I'll be like, oh, I'm down like $8, and Britt will be like, yeah, I'm up like $300, and I'm like, she's the y'all. I swear, Britt wins our money, but the money I lose, Britt wins it back.
That's kind of true. In our last trip to Palm Springs, I had a little bit of free play because we played there before, obviously, and I won as much money as we lost while we were filming videos, so it worked out even in the end. It was perfect.
Yeah.
Danielle says, Britt, your nails are pretty. Jamie, let's see your nails right now, too, because
I just have French.
Oh, but they still look nice.
I know. They're just, I don't know.
We're both glam girls. We like to do a little glam occasionally, for sure. Yes. Steven said, last weekend, everyone around me had a hand pay out of 5 machines, 4 hit, but not me. Oh, my God.
Your time is coming. Winter is coming. I can feel it. It's, yes.
FOMO, for sure. Karen says, I can't wait for premiere when Jamie gets her first major on a link game.
I'll probably knock the camera. No, here's what'll happen. I won't be recording. That'll be.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, you know, I'm getting back into the swing of things, and Jamie is new
trying to get on the swing.
Yes, not done any filming like this before. So it's happened several times, and almost every time when I film and she's not filming, she gets a bonus.
It's the first spin bonus every time. Yep.
You know, it's tough. Yeah. Sandra asked if we pool our money for the videos. Yeah, we do actually. So we are in this together, having a lot of fun together. And so we share everything. We share hotel rooms, we share dinners, and we share our slots, wins and losses. Yeah, having a lot of fun.
Britt, I'll have to tell everyone about our first night at the Palms.
Okay.
Do you want to share it or do you want me to?
No, you can tell them.
Okay, so Britt, our first night at the Palms. So there's a time difference between Vegas and South Carolina, and it was in December when we went, and so I was thinking about Christmas, and I was extremely tired. And our first night at the Palms, I was just very sleep deprived because my flight was at like 5 a.m, and Britt said, I don't remember this at all, but Britt said I jumped up out of the bed and ran to the desk and was like looking for wrapping paper because I was adamant that I had presents that I had to wrap. And then I just came back and got in bed. So,
yeah. She's like, I gotta wrap the presents. I gotta find the wrapping paper. And I was like, girl, you okay? So yeah, Jamie talks and walks in her sleep a little bit.
Yeah. As long as I don't spend any money in my sleep. That's the
important thing. Once she starts calling for room service or gambling while she's
or I take the off the weighted table.
Can you imagine? I didn't upload this one to show, but when I was looking at different casino TikToks, there was one of a guy who was literally asleep at the slot machine. His hand was like on the button, and I'm like, oh dude, you are in trouble. Yeah, that's not good. Let's see. Emma just had a good win. Won $19.90 on a $1.75 bet on Moolah last week.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Moolah's fun. Jamie likes Moolah. That's the one that's like super loud with the rainbow cows and stuff.
Oh yeah. I love the farm animals. Like maybe it's the southern in me, but
Be the southern girl for sure. What's another good one to pull up here? Let's see. Here we go.
Come on. Oh, that's $94, baby. That's $94.
Look, let's bring
Ding. This girl has won, like, she put $20 in the machine. Look. Match that, but she's got $582.
Look, seriously. I'm for real. Let me get out.
Oh my goodness. She's having way too much fun. Oh, let's stay here. Having way too much fun, but that's how we are too. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but to me, that is what like slots in the casino is all about. Just like having a good time and hanging out with your friends and enjoying yourself. What makes you like gambling so much, Jamie?
Oh gosh. I think it's just the anticipation. I know that sounds weird, but it is fun. You know, that anticipation of what's going to happen next. And I really do enjoy the casino atmosphere because Britt and I we are hype girls for anybody. If we see you winning, if you win, you know, the minor, the grand, like we are right behind you. I can't tell you how many times Britt and I have just cheered on other people. It's like we're all a team in there. We all want to, you know, we're all rooting for the same thing. We all want to win money. And so that I like that atmosphere.
I love seeing people win. It doesn't matter if it's me or them. Like, I don't get jealous about it. I just get so excited for people. Like, it's so fun to see. But Karen likes to see your faces when the line hits suck and the bargain or discount bets.
What bargain bets?
My favorite is when you call the slot machine a heifer. That is what kills me for sure. And Kevin wants to know, how do you know when to stop? I always end up giving it back. We kind of decide a little bit ahead of time how much we're going to spend. Like, and then when we spend it, we spend it. Like, you know, we can be realistic about how much we're good with losing and know that we're probably going to lose it and just go with what we got. Yeah.
And our goal is like, you know, I think what another goal for us is like, how far can Britt and I stretch like this dollar, so to speak? And so when we play slot machines, say, you know, we start with $100, say we win $25, we want to always make sure we're up. So maybe, you know, we'll go to like 115. We always try to give it, you know, a hard stop. If we're towards the end of our trip though, you know, sometimes we're like, keep hitting it, girl. Like, you know, all or nothing. Britt's always like, keep going.
I know. It's weird that now I'm the bad influence of all things. That's a little new thing for me. I'm getting used to. I'm like, I feel like we're never going to be big bettors, right? But I think that we can get Jamie to a sweet spot, like more like $2 bets, you know? Right now, she's really happy at the like 50-cent bets. And I think we can bump that up just a little bit.
I mean, like, I can hang with my 88-cent, you know. Like, I know when we play, now that I think about it, so I love Kronos. That, like, if I were to have a slot boyfriend, it's Kronos.
He's a dollar. Yeah.
Yeah, we do hire on him because he pays out pretty well. So it was so funny when we were at Hard Rock. I made a point to show my husband, like, look at this is my boyfriend, Kronos.
Dan doesn't seem like the jealous type. So.
Not of that. No, as long as he pays me money, listen.
Oh my goodness. Peggy says, I like finding new slot machines. Do you like the older ones or checking out the new? I think we're probably both like a little more on the new slots, don't you think?
Yeah. I have started to enjoy the wheel slots though, because those are always very intimidating for me because the fact that there's like only 3 of them and then all the lines going on. But now that I am more familiar with them, those have been fun for me to try out. But 9 out of 10 times we're going with the newer ones, especially ones that Britt hasn't played because Britt's played so many. It's fun to find ones. It's a challenge for me. I'm like, have you played this one? Have you played this one? You know, what have you played? So.
I've played a lot, but you know, there was a good like 6-8 months there where I wasn't in a casino at all when I was out in North Carolina. So a lot of games came out, especially because that was during the fall with G2E. They launched all sorts of new games for that. And so the last couple times we've gone to the casino, there's been lots of new things for me to check out, which has been super, super fun. Gypsy Jen especially likes your reactions at Medusa. Yeah. I don't know if you guys have seen that video. We did a video playing all the gods right in a row. So Kronos, Medusa, Athena, and Zeus.
Yeah.
Such a good run. Like, I think we more than doubled our money on that one.
Oh no! And what was so comical, and y'all, I don't think y'all can see it in the video, was there was this lady that like we would move down each one, and she would come and sit beside me every time I moved, and I was like, okay. And she like wouldn't talk to me or anything, but that was funny.
Yeah, she just kept moving right along with us, and we're like, okay, sounds good. Oh, Yoshiko. Hi, Yoshiko. Says, yes, I've cheered people winning and been cheered in return. Us slot players are a different breed. I would say that's very true. Absolutely. Yoshiko is definitely a good friend from old channels here. The new slots have bad line hits. Have you noticed this? I don't know it depends. I think, a lot of the new slots are more volatile, I would say, because like you either win really big or you're not going to win much, which those are not my favorite. But there are lots of new ones for sure that are not volatile and you can win lots of little wins. And those are definitely the ones I gravitate towards because we're both kind of on the same wavelength. I think that we'd rather like play for longer and have fun with smaller wins than like have one big win, but then lose the whole rest of the time, That's kind of what I look for in a slot machine for sure.
And in response to that, I do lose more than I win. So I don't know if that is a yes to your question.
I mean, that's everybody though, right? I did see somebody suggest in one of our videos that we try a group pull, but with one of those buy a bonus games. So I don't think have we played one of those, Jamie?
No, but I've been doing my slot research and I did look it up like 2 weeks ago. So I do know what you're talking about, but no, we have not done one yet.
I don't know that anybody has. I'll have to search YouTube, see if anybody's done it before, but it could be really interesting. Like
I'm down. You tell me when to book the flight. I will be there. Tell me what the weather is. I'll be there.
That's the super nice part about us both having remote jobs now is that like we can, be really flexible. And as long as we can work a little bit during the day in the hotel room and then go check out the slots after that, for sure. Sandra said, any plans for a cruise? Jamie has
never been on a cruise. Oh my goodness.
I love cruising. I have a personal cruise planned coming up April 22nd. I love Virgin Voyages. One of my favorite things is their casinos are very new. And then also they're all smoke free, which is so nice because especially the cruise ship casinos, like they've got low ceilings, they're on a boat. They don't have the greatest ventilation, so they can get smoky real quick. And so Virgin, besides all the other things I love about it, has great casinos, even though they're a little small. So my mom's going with me on that. She likes to also put $20 in a slot machine.
Whoa, that's where you get it from. I'm just kidding.
And it's a transatlantic one. So it's a 14 days, and we're going to be going from Miami to Barcelona. And we'll be.
I wasn't invited.
Girl, I planned this before I even met you, but you're absolutely welcome to come.
Well, we'll have to plan another one.
Yes, for sure. Because I also probably would not recommend a 14-day one for your first cruise.
I'm looking at like a 4-day cruise. Like I'm a little bit scared of water. I can fly. I've flown all over the world, but boats freak me out a little bit, so we'll see.
Lots of fun ones that are like 3, 4, or 5 nights, especially out of Florida and stuff. And that's where we should probably start you at so that you can get used to it. Karen wants to know when we're coming to Yamava. Definitely want to take Jamie there because I have not yet been to their hotel or spa. We both love the spa.
We spa girls. Mm-hmm.
And we also are both Disney girls, and I am needing a Disney day soon.
Oh, please. My birthday's coming up and I have not shut up about I just went to Disneyland and I'm like, Disney World, you know.
Yeah, so we were literally supposed to check out of our hotel room. We had our flights booked to go home from Palm Springs after Agua Caliente. And then Dan's like, well, Disneyland's only like an hour or something from here. And I was like, an hour and a half? But yeah, he's like, we could just like change our flights and not go home. And next thing I know, Dan and Jamie are in the rental car, headed to Disneyland, have canceled their flights home and stayed a couple extra days. And I was like,
Never been to Disneyland, and I had a huge coaster phobia growing up, and so like I had never rode Space Mountain or Big Thunder Mountain, but I've been to Disney a lot, but just stuck with like the kiddie rides. And so I finally just feel like I'm in just a really healthy headspace right now. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna ride Big Thunder Mountain, and I rode it 6 times.
I'm so proud of you. That's my favorite one. I love Big Thunder Mountain. That's absolutely.
My husband was like, please don't make me ride that anymore.
Steven does think that a group poll with big bets would make you pass out, though. I mean, the first time Jamie does a $20 bet, woo,
I'll probably be sweating. I'll be like, Britt, you want to hit the button? Do I, I just.
For sure. We'll get you there, though. We'll have fun with it.
I'll probably knock the tripod up. That's one thing I have to tell myself every time is don't knock the tripod. Don't knock the camera over.
Yes. So Danielle joined a little late, wants to know when and where did y'all meet? So we met last summer when I started working for Mr. Beast. Don't know if you guys are familiar with him. He's kind of a big deal in the YouTube world. Everybody was like, why on earth would you leave your last channel? And I'm like, when Mr. Beast, who has 100 million subscribers, calls and says, I need you to come work for me, you go. Like, and Jamie's husband, Dan, was already there working for him. And we hit it off right away and just became friends right from the beginning and have had so much fun ever since.
I have. So yeah, I work from home and so I don't get out much. So I'm just grateful. My husband works at the Mr. Beast studio. And so whenever they have dinners or whatnot, he always brings me along because I'm locked in the house all day. And so I had to have a few dinners with, I was able to have a few dinners with Britt. We, bonded over a pineapple, what was it? It was a jalapeno pineapple margarita. Drink. And here we are having the best time. Super grateful. I just can't, I can't get over it. Like how this channel has just, we've only been doing this, 3 months? Something like that?
Yeah, about 3 months. Not just barely 3 months now. Started at the beginning of December. We were not even going to upload right away. We were going to film while we were there in Vegas and then get home and upload videos. And then we were filming and somebody was live streaming and caught us on their live stream. And everybody was like, oh my God, Britt, what are you doing in a casino? What are you doing filming? And I was like, oh crap, we got to upload. We got to get this going now.
We got 30 subscribers and you couldn't tell me anything. I was like, I got 30 people who like me. Because I just can't believe every time I get a subscriber, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a person that, it's a real human.
It means so much. Yeah. When everybody watches and comments, Jamie's still a little nervous about it, getting used to having people, commenting about what we're doing. But seeing all the comments have been so supportive. And that's one of the things that I absolutely love about the slot community. There are a lot of YouTube communities out there that are very negative and are very critical and everything. But I've always found that everybody who watches slots is just so supportive and amazing and fun to be around. And so we're very, very grateful for that, for sure. Doris just gave us an update. We're at 881.
Oh my God, we were at 875 or something like that.
I know. This morning we were at 865.
I know. It's so weird, how, because we straddled at 863 for 2 weeks. I know. And I was like, ooh, what's happening? And something this morning. I don't know if it was just it's a Monday, it's a new month.
I think it's the live stream. People want to check it out.
I'm gonna wash my hair. Goodness, next time. Wash my. I know I was in the bathroom like y'all should see me when I work from home.
Mm-hmm. Karen wants to know whose live stream was that. That was actually Slots of Ben. I had not met him before, but he was a very nice guy and was live streaming there at the Palms. So Diana wants to know kids or pets. Neither for you, right?
I have neither. I do want to. So I've been married about 3 years, and major baby fever. Not sure. Britt's mom's already agreed that she'll watch my baby. I'm not pregnant, but maybe next year.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. I don't know. Whatever God wants to give me,
My only baby is Tabitha. She's down there. She hangs out combination of on the floor in her doggy bed or in my lap when I'm working from home. So that's my baby, my fur baby. Let's see what else we got on. Sandra is one of my favorite people of all time because she sent me a bag of the Juicy Pear Jelly Bellies. Do you have a favorite jelly bean flavor?
Oh my gosh. I like the pink one? Like I'm more of a color. I wouldn't say much like flavor. Like I love red 40. I know it's bad for you, but like anything like I love the red and pink orange tones. I don't know. I don't think I've ever had nobody's ever given me a fancy Jelly Belly, so I don't know. I'll have to. Easter's coming up, so I'm sure I can find some.
I'm obsessed. There's the ones that are they're like a light green color with these like darker green spots on them, and they are juicy pear flavored, and they are my absolute favorite. Like
juicy pear. I love pears. I'll have to. My husband and I, we do a little Easter basket for each other, and so we always pick out like I want this hollow chocolate buddy, this. So I'll have to add some fun Jelly Bellies.
Mm-hmm. Steven said, having a husband is very similar to having a child, or so I hear.
That's my man. Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm just grateful that he works. I have the best husband ever. I will say that. I'm super fortunate, but that is so funny. I did a deep cleaning of this house on Friday, and you wouldn't know it now because I don't know what my husband did this weekend, but it's just there's clothes everywhere.
It's tough. And first I'll say Dan was my very first friend when I joined Mr. Beast and is the best person ever. And so you were very lucky with him. But then also I would give him some grace. Like working for Mr. Beast was insane. Like there was weeks where 90, 100, 120 hours was not unusual. Like literally leading up to one video, I worked 10 days with maybe 2 or 3 hours of sleep per night. Like
I remember that because I was helping Dan unload his car at midnight and you were just coming back. And I was like, why is she here? And you were, you were doing an all-nighter for that one.
So, I mean, you got to have a little bit of grace when you're working those kind of hours. That
it gives me something to do. Like, him leaving his shoes everywhere, it gets me up from my computer. I actually bought, I don't think you can see it, but I have this little treadmill I bought. It's pink. It's super cute. But, so I can get up from my desk and walk and pick up shoes. So
Lucky Lady is asking if I'm dating. Working on it. Palm Springs was a lot of older gay people, older gay men. And then going to Greenville, North Carolina was a college town. So it was
Slim pickings, as we say.
And so now I'm back in Washington where I think things are a little more my speed. So we're working on it. We'll see where things
We're gonna find her. We're gonna give her someone good. But I'm not ready to share yet. So that's gonna be hard.
Yes. Ooh, Karen says, don't try the fiery jelly beans unless you can handle that kind of hot. Are you a spicy girl? I can't remember.
Oh my gosh. It depends on I like a flavorful spicy, like a good little bit of jalapeno. But if I have to sniffle the whole time and cry, then I'm not do you know what I'm saying? I mean, I just find that enjoyable.
I'm a wimp, total wimp. I like just the tiniest bit of spice, a little bit of spice. My spice of choice, I like the Louisiana hot sauce, where it's got like a little bit vinegary, That's my favorite. So let's check out one more video here. Let's see if I can pick a good one. I think is partly how you will react on a big win.
It's been. Yo! You just won $18,000. Look,
Are you fucking?
you just won
No, you just won
$18,000.
$18,000. Yeah, your light's blinking.
You just won 18 grand. Yo, I'm shaking right now.
Willie.
You just won 18,000 fucking dollars, dude.
We're leaving.
Yo, hold on.
We're not leaving.
It's been.
He was just stunned and did not believing it was true. And I think that's gonna be you when we hit our.
I love like the sun, like you're picking out all these southern people, and I'm like, that's my tribe. Like, I think for me, I'm always looking for like the period, like the numbers, and it's like, where's the period at? Like, I think it's
true.
I'll be like, is that a comma, Britt? Is that a comma?
Got a comma or a period, because it better be a comma. Let's see. Diana says popcorn or black licorice when it comes to jelly beans.
I'm gonna say popcorn. I cannot do black licorice.
Oh, see, I do not like those popcorn jelly beans. So, like, even though black licorice wouldn't be my first pick, that's what I would go for. Well, I think so. Let's see. Oh, Steven said the Harry Potter Birdie Box every flavor beans should be the first Jelly Bellies you try. Those things are crazy.
That sounds so cool though. Oh my goodness.
They like grass flavored, and fart flavored.
Grass flavored. I mean,
grass might not be bad, but they've got some pretty gross ones in there for sure. Yeah. Doris wants to know, do you have any prized possessions?
Oh my gosh. So I do, and I actually have it beside me. I'm gonna grab it real quick.
Do it.
Okay, so this is it's a big stick. So this is my stick. So my dad died very suddenly a few years ago, and I have to tell the story real quick. And Valentine's Day, he always used to do he didn't die on Valentine's, but he used to do a lot of stuff for us on Valentine's Day. And my dad, he rebuilt cars. He carved this stick. But a coworker of his called me last Valentine's Day and told me he wanted to give me this. And I remember when I was a little girl, watching my dad carve this stick. And so I keep it by my desk, just to remind me of those good moments. So this is something if the house is on fire, I'd go back in for my big walking stick. So
that's so sweet. I love that. I didn't know that story. That's really cool. My prized possessions, probably just all people or my puppy dog Tabitha. But I do have my little niece, who is my favorite person on the planet right now. She is just so precious. This is her. Oops, where's the camera? There. She's just a year and a half, and is my little baby. I got to babysit her this weekend, so that was a lot of fun. She's just a sweetie pie. Sweetie pie. Doug wants to know if I did away with my tequila page.
There was a tequila page? Hold on a minute.
So I have a tequila page because everybody knows that I love tequila and that's what I drink. So I have an Instagram/Facebook page, Tequila Inspired, about all the different cool tequila cocktails and stuff I've tried. Life just got crazy. Like I said, working so many hours with Mr. Beast, and it kind of fell down on the priority list. I'm bad sometimes about doing things for myself. That was just for me. And there wasn't anybody else that was depending on it. So I'm kind of bad at taking care of my.
Now that I know that.
So, speaking of which, Stephanie said, "What's your favorite beverage when you're playing?" What about you, Jamie?
I'm a cheat date. So my favorite wine, I love a good Chardonnay, dry wine. My like cocktail choice, an amaretto sour with 2 cherries because I love the cherry. I don't drink that much though because I very lightweight. You can ask Britt. 2 glasses of wine and we're gonna have a good time. So
I think somebody commented, we posted some of the bonuses from when we were playing in the evening after having dinner and a couple drinks or whatever. And somebody was like, Jamie looks like she's hammered. And I'm like, she's had 1.5 glasses of wine.
I know my accent gets strong, it gets more drawn out.
We like to have fun. And yeah, she's a lightweight for sure. Me, on the casino floor, if I'm gambling and like ordering from the cocktail server, I don't always trust the margarita mix because it can be really cheap and really like overly like sweet. And so I tend to go with more of like a Paloma, which is what I'm doing tonight. Poor man's version. I've got Fresca and tequila and doing a Paloma with some grapefruit and tequila instead, because then I know what I'm getting more than with the margarita mix. But a good margarita, fresh margarita, all the way.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, anybody have any last questions before we wrap up here a little bit? Let's show you one more video. See if there's one more good one. Where we go. Oh, you're not going to believe what these people are betting and what they just won on this one. That was a $200 bet, and that was a $20,000 fireball. $20,000 fireball, along with a $10,000 and a bunch of other little ones. It was insane.
Oh my gosh. I can't imagine spinning that much, first of all. So, but oh my, I was just cracking up at like, I've definitely fallen victim to the like screen tapping. I've started doing that now. I'm not button slapping yet. Haven't made it that far, but definitely have tapped a few. I saw there was a machine at Hard Rock that somebody had like decked. And I mean, it was just like, woof. Someone was having a bad day, but
People be crazy. It's not that serious, y'all.
I mean, if you're doing $200 spins, it might be that serious.
Well.
But for us, 88, our houses are paid, the car payments are being paid. So
$200 is like our budget for the day, not for one spin. So yeah.
And that includes our, you know, our lunch, you know, the pizza. Britt and I love pizza, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Cheap dates, you know, slice of pizza, and we're back to the casino. It's great. Oh, John says, just want to say how sweet you two girls are, so special. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Let's go live every night. Everyone here is so sweet.
I told you the slot people are the best. Like she was all in on doing the slot channel, except was a little nervous about people's comments and things like that. And I'm like,
mean people, like, oh.
If that's the only thing you're nervous about, you got nothing to worry about because the slot people are the best. They are so awesome. But Peggy wants to know, oops, wrong one. Do you thank the slot gods? Yes.
I mean, I thank God all the time for everything in my life. I mean, I'm kind of, you know, there have been many times, I don't know if Britt's caught it on camera, you know, where I'm just praying. Or I'll close my eyes. I don't know if y'all see it, but I'll close my eyes sometime because I'm like, we're going to walk by faith. We're not going to look, you know, not by sight here. But,
you know, we're just out here to have fun and enjoy ourselves. And, you know, like Jamie says, we lose so you don't have to.
Honestly, I feel like too, like, you know, I'm one of those people, like, I do believe in karma. So it's like if Britt and I are having a good time, like we're not hurting anybody, do you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna pay. It always pays off, you know. So
yeah. we are making super great memories together, having a lot of fun, and that's all that matters. Well, thank you everybody for joining us tonight. I think we're going to wrap it up there. We have a new video coming out tomorrow, so make sure to check it out. And we will catch you next time. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.